Okay, we are on our way home and ready to eat some more food. So, um, what have we eaten already today? We've eaten a little bit of. Da, 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 da. Let's see. We're gonna go. So we've eaten a little bit of penne, beef penne, and then we've eaten a little bit of chicken alfredo. For breakfast, we did Pop Tarts and a bowl of cereal. All right. So the bowl of cereal and the Pop Tart are obviously big carbs that worked out well. Got a good pump. And then we got our protein from the beef and chicken from the Alfredo and pasta. So I am almost positive that the car behind me is a cop, and I'm almost positive that I'm going to get pulled over. So we shall see how that goes. I have my license plate on the back of my thingamawop instead of on my bumper, because when I took off the license plate, it unless this person is just tailgating me like crazy. I mean, I don't see why somebody would be tailgating me this hard unless they were a cop. So we'll see. But yeah, I have not put my license plate on my bumper yet. It is currently. There we go. Okay, finally passing me, Jesus. It was not a cop. God, I am so paranoid of cops. It is one of those things that you know I don't necessarily like. I don't love cops or anything like that. But every time that I've had interactions with police officers, as of recent, they've all been very nice, very understanding, very like they haven't given me tickets for things that they probably could have, and at the end of the day, I haven't had bad experiences with the police officers in this area. Now in Virginia, a little different story. But in Virginia, everything's a little different. But here in Florida, I've had good experiences with the cops. I'm not necessarily like nervous with cops. I'm just annoyed when I have to get pulled over. Like, because I want to go home and eat. I want to get my protein, and having a traffic stop never like it doesn't speed anything up. It's always a nail pulling uh, experience. So either way, we got our protein from the penne pastas, the Alfredo and beef pasta. So the unfortunate side is I'm almost positive that I'm only at like 2,000 calories for the day so far, and it is 12:45 in the morning. Now, that is with respect to the fact that I do wake up very late and I work late and then I stay up late. So I am not an early bird at the moment, and the only reason I probably would be is if I was going to the gym in the morning, which I think is going to be a thing that starts because trying to cram it all in a short thing, not the move. So staying up till 3 and the only thing I'm doing is eating, it ain't the move. It ain't the move. I need to do more things with my day. Do more spread out eating too, because I don't like eating on clockwork time. I like to have a little more leisure. So one of the goals in the near future is to correct that sleep schedule. Also, let's recap what we just did at the gym. So, overhead pressing. Never have I ever. Never did I think I would. But now I am. Overhead pressing is where we started today. And then we branched into some other first time exercises, such as upright rows. I've done Pendlay Pendlay rows as well, but never have I ever called them that. Then, is there anything else that we didn't do? I mean, technically, the close grip bench is new. It's not like revolutionary, but it is new. We revisited skull crushers, some flies. We did superset with those upright rows and dumbbell shrugs, which I haven't used dumbbells for shrugs in quite some time. And the shrugs were in the upper range of reps, so I went down a little bit. Normally I pick up the 45s or 50s for shrugs, but I went for 35s and just did 20 of them. So they felt good. I probably could have gone up to 40s, but I wanted to kind of keep it light today. Not like light. I still, pushed the sets. It was just I'm very nervous about injuring myself with all these new movements. So I'm taking it slow, taking it light, and I'm focusing on making a mind muscle connection with the muscles that are working and pushing hard, right? So that's the idea. So we went overhead press into Pendlay rows into I think it was machine flies. Yeah, we went from there to machine flies, then dumbbell shrugs superset into upright rows, and then we ended with some skull crushers. So I think that was everything. But it was a good pump, decent at least. It wasn't high. And then the other thing that we did was single arm lat pull downs. Those felt good. Those felt good. So. But the pump did seem like, I don't know. You'll have to tell me. You'll have to tell me whether or not that pump really kind of gave it justice. Because at the end of the day, the I was still sore. I was still sore from Tuesday. So I don't know. So Saturday is going to come around, and I'm going to have another day of upper, and I'm kind of like nervous about it, honestly, because like I've always let my body recover before going for you know another day of working those muscles. So I will say that it did kind of feel like I was using different parts of those muscles, I guess, if you could say that today. But still, I mean, I felt the soreness as I was getting into the movements. It kind of made it harder to warm up. And I don't know if it affected my, overall weight push, So I'm not that worried about it. I trust my trainer and I trust my coach. So um, I'm pretty much just doing whatever I'm told because I'm learning a lot of stuff. I'm learning new movements and I'm learning how to kind of push myself in a powerlifting mentality, and then learning how to, really tap into my RPE, really know what intensity I'm hitting for each exercise. So, I mean, is there anything that I really need to add to this? Because at the end of the day, I'm in a new program, still kind of figuring it out, and I mean, it just felt good. I mean, it felt good. It just felt weird because of the residual soreness from Tuesday. I'm still kind of deciding how I feel about that. I don't know. I see recovery times in the apps, and I see, you know, a general idea of how long you should be giving between these, exercises. Sometimes it's like 72 hours. So it's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't want to not do my program. That's 100%. I'm doing this for the next 8 weeks. Well, it's 5 weeks and then deload and then 3 weeks. So 9 weeks. So it really is a full program. I really want to see how I end up at the end of it. It's going to be 2 months from now, right? I think smack dab in the middle of June. Or yes, start smack dab in the middle of June is when I should be ending this program. So we'll see how I feel about it after those 9 weeks. We'll see if I get injured. We'll see if anything kind of if I like anything more about it, or if I don't like anything about it. And then, of course, we're going to reevaluate the diet as we can. But that's pretty much it for today. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your week, what have you. And I am going to go get my food because I am hungry, hungry, hungry hippo right now. I am a hungry hippo. All right, guys. Take her easy. Jason.